have some important guests coming today to work, so needed to be a little bit nicer, not so fun. So I'm playing it safe with a really pretty shirt dress I got on my trip. I was looking for a new shirt dress and saw this and did like that it had like an unusual cutout detail to give it a little oomph, but still being super pretty and classy. So yeah, didn't have to get it hemmed or anything, so perfect. The brand is Sandro, so was really happy with this. So I think it's a beautiful shirt dress, and like I said, I just love the little detail, cutout detail on the side, just to give it a little something that a regular shirt dress doesn't have. For shoes, I am wearing these raffia heels just to play into the summer look. Got these at like Ross or TJ Maxx, nothing fancy. Back you off because you don't need that big of a close-up of me. For jewelry, keeping it simple and delicate, just wearing my silver evil eye necklace that I got in Greece. For earrings, I'm wearing my Swarovski multi-metal hoop earrings, get it together either, and then my Welsh gold earrings. And then jewelry, keeping it simple stacked today, only one on this hand, and the Cartier watch. And sunglasses, again, pulling out my McQueen tortoiseshell ones. I think this is the right look for this dress to keep it kind of fun and elevated. Day at the racehorse, right? Or racetrack, but not doing that. Going to work. That is not my life, unfortunately, although don't know that I'd spend much time around horse tracks anyways, but anyways. And then the bag to go with the raffia shoes. I'm pulling out my Fendi woven raffia peekaboo bag, so I thought that would be a nice little look. So let me know what you think of the outfit. Do you think, would you have picked a shirt dress with these cutouts on the side? Let me know in the comments section. Sandro makes really beautiful clothes, which I'm happy about. And yeah, I hope y'all have a happy Monday. Bye. Good morning, happy Tuesday. So it's going to be slightly chillier today, and I have customers here today, so that means I'll be on my feet a lot out in production, and I still need to look put together. So I wore a black tank top with just a hint of sparkle to it. There you go, you probably caught it there. With my Ralph Lauren tuxedo blazer. Rolled the cuffs up because it is not going to be that much cooler. Just a hair with a pair of denim straight legs. Turtleneck, the tank top tucked in, a pair of black loafers. Love these. These are like the most comfortable things. They're brand new. They're a British brand. So I'll link them below if I can find them, but super soft leather. Keeping it pretty simple with jewelry, no necklace, just going to do Swarovski hoops, ear cuff. Rings, going to do a statement, Cartier Panther ring, I don't know if you can see that, Hermes ring, and the Tiffany watch. And so yeah, keeping the jewelry simple for the look. Also not to be too flashy in front of customers. For sunglasses, I'm pulling out my Linda Farrows that probably look the worst on me, but they're still a fun pair, and I like to do them for something unique. I don't think they look too bad, but they're not the best on me, but sometimes you just have to have fun with it. And then for a bag, I'm pulling out my Jimmy Choo Python black and white bag. So there we go. That is the look for the day. What do you guys think? What bag would you pick for this look? would you have worn this for a customer visit? You literally are our largest customers today. And keep in mind, we are a production facility, so being like full suit while I do that will not fit in with the customer visit because we would tell them not to wear stuff like that. So, yeah, what do you guys think? Would you have styled it differently with jewelry? Should I have worn a bracelet? I'm not a huge bracelet person. I don't mind a watch, but I'm not a bracelet person. Anyways, I hope y'all have a good Tuesday, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. So we had a great customer visit yesterday, so all happy there. Although we did have a fire in our building early on in the day, but all worked out fine. Put out quickly, no real damage, and everybody is safe, of course. But anyway, so going back to a little bit more, well, they've all been me, but anyways, it's warm enough to pull out one of my favorite outfits that makes me feel my most confident. So it's a two-piece set that I actually got from TJ Maxx, so nothing fancy, but it's a long high-waisted skirt, the button goes down, and a tank top that matches. So I just think really I don't know, I like it. Maybe I'm delusional of how it looks on me, but I think it makes me look nice. I feel confident, and that's what I'm looking for. But anyways, so yeah, so there's nothing there. And then just wearing a pair of black mules from Ross, I think, or TJ Maxx. So doing a full budget-friendly clothing items today. Jewelry is where we go a little bit crazy, I guess. Or not crazy, but got little Swarovski earrings. Not doing a whole stack. My normal Italian ring and my ring from Prague. And then over here, just my normal ring over here. And then I'm pulling out the black Phillips Stein to go with the outfit. So, if I can fix my ring real quick. Anyways, for a bag or sunglasses, I'm pulling out my Linda Farrow favorites. So these are my favorite ones. I think the shape is really nice on my face. I like that it's slightly unusual in the shape. And then it's got the titanium, so it makes them super light, dipped in 21 karat gold. And then for a bag, I made, pulling out my Chanel classic flap from the 90s, a vintage baby. I think it was in 96, so it still has the gold-plated hardware, and I made it into it, tied the handle inside, it's just a single flap, into a top handle, so I could carry it more like I prefer to carry it instead of a long shoulder strap that would hit down here. So yeah, this is the outfit for today. Let me guys know what you think. What do you think of the budget clothing items today and shoes? And how would you have styled it differently? And yeah, I hope y'all have a great day. Bye. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Been a good week so far. I hope y'all are having also a good week. And you know, tomorrow is Friday. I'll be working remote in a half day, so even better. It's almost like today's Friday. But anyways, just wearing, it's going to be a warm day again, and I'm finally going to get to wear my linen majolica set from Postino, Italy. These are the kind of souvenirs I like to get. So we were at we were in the Postino, which is part of the Amalfi Coast, last September, October, and you could actually watch them make the linen and the lace in the shop. And I got this little two-piece set. It's a pant set, and I love the majolica design, and I don't really want to pay Dolce & Gabbana prices. And they also had this matching top, and it's got like, I'm not sure what that says from this angle. Oh, Lucia Postino. So it says it's from Postino. And yeah, they had it in a couple different colors, but I wanted the classic blue, although I did get a pair of shorts, no matching top, in the pink. because the pink majolica is just gorgeous, but I wanted the classic. I like that it's 3/4 sleeve, so it's a lightweight linen, so it does provide a little extra warmth if it is a bit nippy. But yeah, it's just a beautiful set. And like I was saying, these are the kind of souvenirs I like, stuff I can use, where like the earrings are from Santorini, Greece. That's what I like. That's how I remember my trips. And then I get to use them, wear them, have a story with them, and not just be a knick-knack I have to dust. So, anyways, moving on from the outfit. The shoes, I'm just wearing these little rattan shoes that are Steve Madden. I love the little crystals on top. It just gives it a little something else. But, so, super cute. Kind of against with the beachy vibe of the outfit. Like I said, I'm wearing my wicker earrings from Santorini, Greece. Normal ring stack on this hand, which again all came from places I've traveled to. Same with this ring, and then my Cartier watch. For glasses, I'm pulling out Linda Farrow. I just feel these are a much more beachy vibe sunglass. So since that's kind of what we're going with. And then for a bag, I am pulling out my Fendi rattan woven rattan bag, peekaboo bag. So yeah, that's the look for today. Let me know what you guys think. Is this something you would have bought to remember your trip on? How do you buy your souvenirs? And how would you have styled this differently than me? I did consider a wooden watch. That's the only thing. But it's a dark wood. Well, I guess it would go with the earrings. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. And I hope y'all have a good day. Bye. Happy Friday. So, I'm off today and just running errands, Costco, all those fun things. Getting my nails redone, all of that. Well, no, sorry. Got my nails redone yesterday, but anyways, Jesus, don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Just wearing a casual outfit, just a ribbed white tank top, some linen majolica shorts that I got in Italy that match the blue piece you probably saw earlier in the video, the pant and top, just in the pink. Some basic little brown sandals. Still working on the jewelry, just going to be this and, I don't know, gold hoop probably. Keeping it basic, not wearing any rings because we're going to Costco, so I'll be lifting stuff. Pulling out the Rolex. Gonna wear my rose gold aviators. These are probably my favorite aviators. And then for back, I've got my little Chanel vanity that I'm going to crossbody to make it easy to shop in. So let me pull it on real quick. I don't have it zipped shut, so. Oh gosh, I got y'all all over the place this morning. Anyways, it'll look basically like that. So yeah, let me guys know what you think. And let me know what you're doing this weekend. Hope y'all have a great weekend. Bye.